Jerry Jewell,
Oh,
what's
right.
it like to play the bardiest bard you ever barred?
It's bardacious. Pardon me for making such a statement.
Get out.
Do you know who I'm referring to?
I'm assuming Geek from
From
Legend of Arslan. Is that
Yeah.
the name of that show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's great. It's fun. I think Bevins has a very special way of casting people, and for me it was you play music and this guy has red hair. I'm pretty sure that was it.
That's beautiful.
I can't tell you how many red-haired characters I've played just because they go red hair. Hey, I know someone.
Yeah.
Like Q.
And I'll take it as long as they'll think of me. So, that was a good question. Surely it can't be the only one. Oh look, there's one right next to you.
Okay, I asked Christina Kelly this earlier, but what is your preferred acting method?
The one that ends in a paycheck.
My answer was way better than that.
Yeah, it was. Seriously though.
Now, when you say acting method, you mean like the classical styles, do I go full on?
Stanislavski,
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially how feverishly we've been recording anime these days, there's not a lot of time. Now the other thing, I think, and this is not to disparage any actor here or anywhere else, we have to remember that though it is important to be an actor, in order to do a good job, we are dubbing. So the beauty of that is we oftentimes get to watch what we're about to do in the Japanese, and though most of us don't speak Japanese, it still gives you a sense of where you need to be,
Before.
right. So I think with dubbing, for me it's best for me if I stick as close to what I saw from the Japanese as possible, because fans get angry if you change too much about the character or the voice. So I mean, we're never going to sound exactly like the Japanese, but the closer we get, the happier fans are, is what I think it works out to be. So for me, it's a matter of do your best to honor what the original show was. And that's from a directing aspect as well. Try to honor what the show is, because we're trying to give the American version of that show.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, it's a big game of pretend. It really is. If I were this person, if I were a human being.
One day, keep trying.
Are you a robot or something? Or maybe you're a fairy.
Monkey.
There you go. Yes, fairy monkey. No, but yeah, it's like when you played pretend when you were a kid. It's just a little bit more in depth, and if you see that somebody is just really in pain, and you just imagine
Being in pain.
yeah, if that was happening to me, how would I react, and just try to be as
Because
close
she's
to that as
never
you can.
she's never been in real pain before, so she has to pretend.
Well,
It's all
robots
like
don't feel pain.
Robot fairy monkeys do not feel pain.
Not at all.
Well, you're my favorite robot fairy monkey.
Aw, thanks.
Everyone's pain.
It's because I'm the only one.
That sounds great. I want a robot fairy monkey. Should be a toy.
Oh, hey,
Someone-
Jason.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't realise I was supposed to be at this party.
Wouldn't be a party without
I
her.
was gonna say.
Can I ask another one while I'm still
Well,
recording?
no one else is asking.
Okay.
People are in here. What's up?
So my friend and I have been watching the Arslan dub, mostly because you're in it, Jerry.
Thank you.
Because you know I'm a fan of Kaito Kid, and
I had a feeling.
yes. So we've been watching the simulcast because she pays for that. Is there any difference between recording for dubbing for normal stuff and recording for the simulcast stuff?
Not really. Not really. I have probably just more of a sense of urgency,
No, I was gonna say.
more than anything else, because at the end of the week that episode's got to be out. So, you know, production being what it is, production never stops. For those of you that have never worked in production, nothing really stops production. It's got to keep going. There are deadlines, and you wouldn't be very happy if a week passed and the next episode of Arslan didn't come out. So we gotta get it done.
Yeah. We appreciate it.
Our pleasure.
Do you have anything to say about it, though?
This one's for everyone.
This one's for everyone because somebody else wants to contribute, I think.
First say an anime was to turn live action, and you guys had to play your respective rules in an anime. Which one would you guys play?
What role would I play in an action anime?
Live action.
If
Any-
one of
oh,
the
live
anim-
action.
If one of the
They would turn
animes
an anime
your voice
from the
became
anime
live
version to a
action.
live action.
And I got to pick. Oh,
Your
you
children.
can go first.
I think it'd be great. I would love to do that because I think it would be different from the anime, just enough that you could at least, you know, sort of stretch a different part of your acting muscles.
Yeah,
You
would-
know,
would-
it
would-
may not be it may not be quite as anime as an anime is. So there are many different kinds of anime out there.
Yeah.
Some are more serious, some are wacky, some are, you know, you've got all kinds of things.
I got a chance
I
to
think
play
he was
two
asking you to
guys.
pick a character.
Well, I saw on the internet the other day that there will be a live action version of the Disaster Flight from Christ's Cave that's going to come out. That would be really cool to go check that. I don't know that we'll even saw or that they would expect to, but it would be amazing.